Hi everybody, it's Miss Stephanie. It's time for Friday Family Storytime again. I have a big stack of fun books to share with you, but before we start reading, what do we have to do? We have to warm up our hands, so let's shake them out and get them ready to go. Are you ready to wave? We wave hello like this. We wave hello like this. With all our friends at story time, we wave hello like this. Hello, it's so good to see you. Well, it's almost August. It's the end of July this weekend. And so I've started to think about starting school. And so I have a couple of books about going back to school. This one's called Never, Not Ever. And you can see this little bat hanging there. And it's written and illustrated by Beatrice Alamagna. Okay. Never, not ever. The day begins at Pascaline's. Here is her treehouse. And here is Pascaline. Can you see her? Oops. Where is she? There she is. She is 5 years old with furry wings and knows exactly what she likes. Not school. Never. Not ever. She's 5. Her parents tell her the big day is here. No, no way. She will not go to school. Never, not ever. Earthworm agrees. And all her toys too. No school for Pascaline. Her parents try to convince her, you're going just like everyone else, they insist. Never, not ever, says Pascaline. Go look out the window, says Mom. She goes to look out. Outside, everyone is on their way. The toads, the caterpillars, the squirrels, and the hedgehogs, each going to their school. You're going to learn so many things, her parents insist. Pascaline grabs onto the furniture. And you'll make, she clenches the curtains, lots of friends. Pascaline clutches the carpet. No! Never, not ever. Pascaline yells so loudly that her parents shrivel up. They become as tiny as 2 peanuts. We've shrunk, they cry with their squeaky voices. Yes, you have, says Pascaline, feeling much better. Now I don't have to go to school by myself. I'll tuck both of you here under my wing. Oh, no, no way, Mom and Dad yell, but Pascaline isn't listening. Come on, let's go. And off they go to school. At the front entrance, the little bats are miserable and crying. Pascaline stands in line with her parents tucked in tight. Come inside, says the teacher. Today is going to be a wonderful day. First, please tell me your names. Felix, says the first one, whimpering. Lucy, says the second one, sniffling. Mina, says another one, sobbing. Bruno, says one, squirming. And you, asks the teacher. Me, Pascaline. What beautiful pink wings you have. Her parents start giggling. Shh, whispers Pascaline. Come on, everybody, time for a song, the teacher says. The wheels on the bus, sing the little bats. Go round and round, squeak the parents. Pascaline, scolds the teacher. Stop whistling. Pascaline shushes her parents. Would you two please calm down? At recess, everyone soars among the butterflies. It looks like a lot of fun. Pascaline would love to go, but her parents whine, we'll get dizzy. Come, dear, encourages the teacher, but Pascaline can't do anything with 2 grumpy parents attached to her. What's for lunch? Asks Dad when it's time to eat. I hate pea soup, says Mom. Will you order me a salad? This isn't a restaurant, Mom. And we're in the cafeteria. Now Dad is sitting on the edge of the bowl. I would love to taste the pea soup. And splash, in he jumps. Now it's everywhere, groans Pascaline. You two are really impossible. At nap time, everyone is snoozing, but not Pascaline. She is cradling Mom and Dad, who are still awake. It's crazy. Small as these two peanuts are, they feel as if they weigh a ton. She's trying to hold them. Finally, school is over. Everyone gets hugs and kisses. Poor Pascaline, she has nobody to pick her up. Of course, how can your parents come get you when they've been stuck to you for 5 hours? On their way home at last, Mom and Dad both take a big, big stretch. And like magic, they turn back to their normal size. That first day wasn't so bad, Dad says, feeling pleased. We can come back tomorrow, Mom offers, if you want. Pascaline says with a smile. What do you think she's going to say? Do you think she's going to want them to come back again? Never. Not ever. She doesn't need them at school. And that's the end. They go home. Well, that seemed like a hard day to have a lot of fun with Mom and Dad there. Maybe it'll be more fun when she has more space to be on her own. But I did really like the song they sang. Do you remember what it was? The wheels on the bus. Should we sing that together? Let's sing it together. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. What else should happen on the bus? Let's do the wipers. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. How about the horn? The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. Let's do the wheels one more time. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Good singing. All right, everybody, should we have another story? Here's my other story about going to school. It's called Little Ghoul Goes to School. There's Little Ghoul, and it's written and illustrated by Jeff Czekish. Probably not super accurate on that. Tomorrow was the first day of school, and Little Ghoul was nervous. Don't worry, my little maggot, said her mother. I'm sure school will be just ghastly. Her mom sat with her and explained how horrible the first day of school would be. It made Little Ghoul feel a little better. Little Ghoul devoured a bedtime snack. She brushed her teeth with rotten onion-flavored toothpaste. She jumped into bed. Her mom slobbered on her and tenderly said, I hope you have dreadful nightmares. There she's sleeping. Little Ghoul was still thinking about school as she closed her eyes and drifted off to sleep. When Little Ghoul's eyes popped open, it was morning. She had been hoping the weather for her first day of school would be her favorite, cold and rainy. But alas, it was bright and sunny. Her mom licked her goodbye, and Little Ghoul headed to the bus stop. Her mom had explained that the school bus would be an old scrap heap with a terrifying driver. But when it arrived, the bus looked safe and the driver was friendly. Welcome aboard, he said. This was awful, but that wasn't nearly as bad as when they arrived at school. The principal waited outside to greet everyone with a huge smile on her face. Good morning, it's great to see you, Principal Edelman said. Seems like Little Ghoul's a bit disappointed. Little Ghoul hoped the classroom would be dark and dank and the teacher would be mean. Always be scaring. But she was disappointed again. Always be caring, it says on the board. At least lunch would be disgusting. Her mom had promised to pack her favorite, a maggot and brown banana peel sandwich, rotten milk, and a pickle and fishbone cookie for dessert. Is that what you would like to have in your lunchbox on the first day? But inside her lunchbox, she found a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. There was even a chocolate chip cookie. Ew! At this point, little Ghoul was sure that she hated school. Oh, look, they're going to visit the library. She sat on the floor as the librarian explained how they would use their library cards. There was something familiar about Ms. Shelley, but little Ghoul couldn't quite put her finger on it. Ms. Shelley told them that each student would get to take home a library book. Little Ghoul had a hard time choosing. Luckily, Ms. Shelley had a suggestion. The Frightful Guest by Edward Scary. Then it was time for art class. Little Ghoul made a mess. She tore paper, she threw paint, she glued scraps of fabric to the torn paper and thrown paint. Oh, it sounds like she's making a collage. Wow, said Mr. Ryder, the art teacher. That's powerful. I can really feel the energy and emotion in your work. Let's put it in the student art show. Just when little Ghoul was thinking she might actually survive the first day of school, the unthinkable happened. Hi, said a smiling boy. My name is Ben. Let's be friends. Friends? Friends? Ghouls don't have friends. Ghouls are too creepy, spooky, and spine-chilling to have friends, so little Ghoul did the only sensible thing she could think of. She ran away screaming! Little Ghoul was still screaming when she opened her eyes. Mom! I dreamed that I went to school and everyone was nice. It was awful. Oh, my little maggot, said her mom. That was just a dream. Now it's time for you to get ready for your real first day of school. Their little Ghoul was nervous as she headed to the bus stop, but happily the weather was cold and rainy. The school bus was rusty and filled with unsavory creatures. Her teacher was hideous. Lunch was absolutely repulsive. And when she saw the librarian, Miss Shelley, little Ghoul knew everything would be all right. It's the same librarian. Well, since you are not ghouls, I hope that you make some friends and have some fun at school and don't have to eat a rotten banana peel sandwich. But I thought that was kind of funny. All right, you guys, should we have another story? I have a cute little story about the process that moths and butterflies go through called metamorphosis. Moth and butterfly, ta-da! This book is written by Dev Petty and illustrated by Anna Aranda, and it's really pretty. In a corner, oh, look who's there. In a corner of the lush green garden, two caterpillars share a leaf. They have a lot in common. Cool moves. Many legs. Spots. And look, both are champions at chewing leaves into funny shapes. Ta-da! Amazing! Oops, he fell through. Soon, something important will happen to each of them. Happy metamorphosis! The butterfly says. A week passes. Something amazing is happening in here. And another. Then pop! There is a butterfly. Then pop again. And there is a moth. Wow, they have changed. They have fewer legs now, but they have antennae and wings. Look, moth, my wings are so bright, says butterfly. And mine are so beige, says moth. At first, it's almost like before, though now they drink sweet nectar instead of chewing leaves. And look, they can fly. Moth and butterfly together again. But soon they notice other differences. Butterfly is fast and graceful. Moth darts around and bumps into everything. Are you okay? Butterfly likes sunshine and standing out. Moth loves shade and blending in. Moth, where are you? I'm right here. Butterfly flies in the daytime and sleeps at night. Moth sleeps in the day and flies at night. He's waking up now. Time to rise and shine, butterfly. But moth, it's almost bedtime. Some things are different, but some are the same. Cool moves. Moth and butterfly both smile when they spy two young caterpillars sharing a leaf. They know important things are about to happen. Happy metamorphosis, they say. And then there's a note at the back that says, is it a moth or a butterfly? Should we see what it says? You probably know that moths and butterflies have lots in common. They both go through metamorphosis, the process that turns them from a caterpillar into an amazing winged insect. But there are easy ways to spot the differences after metamorphosis. Butterflies are usually brightly colored and have thin antennae with club-shaped tips. Moths have duller colors and feathery antennae. Another big difference between the two is that butterflies are diurnal, meaning active in the daytime, and moths are nocturnal, meaning they're busy during the night. So go ahead and take a careful look at those flying creatures. Is it a moth or a butterfly? Either way, they are both pretty grand, aren't they? I really liked all the colors in those books. And if you want to learn more about moths and butterflies, you can check out some nonfiction books to learn more facts about them. We have lots at the library. All right, you guys, let's read one more and then we'll say goodbye. It's called Are You a Cheeseburger? And it's by Monica Arnaldo. She wrote the words and did the illustrations. This is Grub. Grub is a raccoon and he is all by himself. See? And here is Seed. Seed is a seed, of course, and he is stuck in the trash. This particular seed and this particular raccoon had very little in common except that at that moment they were both in the same garbage can. Oh, you were busy. That is all right. Oops, I missed a part. Hello, said Seed. Grub continued to root around. Oh, you were busy. That's all right. I'm busy too. Grub stopped. You see, I'm looking for someone to plant me in the ground so I can start growing. Grub eyed the seed hungrily. Will you grow food? I'm not sure, Seed admitted. Could you grow cheeseburgers? What's a cheeseburger? Grub considered this. Something very good and very special. Maybe. We will have to wait and see. Grub had never seen a cheeseburger plant before, but he liked the sound of it and he planted Seed right away. Now what? Grub asked. Seed's voice called up faintly from underground. Now we wait. Grub's stomach growled. How long? I'm not sure. We will have to see. The two spent every evening together from moonrise to moonset. Grub tried to be patient, but Seed began to wonder, what if he wasn't a cheeseburger plant? What if he was something else entirely? To help pass the time, they told stories. Grub told Seed about the top 3 cheeseburgers he had ever eaten. 1, half a cheeseburger, barely moldy. 2, a piece of cheeseburger bun with some mustard on it wrestled away from seagulls. 3, a greasy paper wrapper Grub could tell once contained a cheeseburger. Seed told Grub about all the interesting things he saw down in the earth. A worm, a long worm tunneling, a slightly shorter worm tunneling, 2 average-sized worms tunneling, one right after the other, and that at first seemed like one extremely long worm. Sees a lot of worms. What is happening down there? Grub asked. Seed looked around. It's dark. What's happening up there? It's dark too. Later, though, the sun will rise. What is that like? Seed asked. I'm not sure, Grub confessed. I'm always asleep then, but I have heard that it is like a cheeseburger, very good and very special. Both alone in the dark, Grub and Seed tried to picture the sunrise. Slowly, things began to change. Hello again, said Seed. Seed, you're out of the ground. Yes, said Seed proudly. I am growing. That evening, Grub and Seed celebrated. Grub had a greasy piece of cardboard he was almost certain had once been the bottom of a pizza box. Seed had water. To the future! Sure and steady, Seed kept growing and growing. The cheeseburgers were nearly at hand. Finally, one morning just before sunrise, Seed bloomed. Oh, said Seed. Are the cheeseburgers ready? Asked Grub. Grub, Seed started. I do not think I'm a cheeseburger plant. I think I am just a flower. A flower? Not a cheeseburger plant? So no cheeseburgers then? No cheeseburgers. Grub was quiet for a long time. What is it? Seed asked. I'm thinking, Grub said. About cheeseburgers? No, about flowers. Oh, what are you thinking about flowers? I am thinking that flowers are good and special too. Maybe even more special than cheeseburgers. More special than cheeseburgers, Seed gasped. Well, the same. This is Seed. Seed is a flower, see? And this is Grub. Grub is a gardener. They don't have any cheeseburgers, but they do have each other, and that is something very good and very special. And that's the end. I hope you liked it. Friends, I will see you next week for more stories. Bye.